First Lady Melania Trump found herself at the center of an awkward White House moment after a speech celebrating America's top young AI innovators took an unexpected turn. The First Lady was hosting the Presidential Artificial Intelligence Challenge National Champion Awards on Tuesday when she began recognizing the students and educators who took part in the competition. As Melania thanked participants and highlighted the importance of the program, an enthusiastic audience member suddenly broke into applause before she had finished speaking. The interruption briefly threw off the moment. Video from the event showed some members of the crowd laughing as Melania paused, smiled, and appeared to acknowledge the awkward timing.
I also want to recognize everyone who took part in this first AI contest. Students, educators, parents, and administrators.
After completing her sentence, the First Lady looked toward the audience member and said, quote, "Yes, you could applaud."
Parents and administrators. Yes, you could applaud.
The comment immediately drew attention online, with some viewers finding the exchange amusing while others described it as awkward. But Melania quickly moved on and returned her focus to the event. She praised the students participating in the challenge and spoke about the growing role artificial intelligence will play in America's future.
Today is about opening doors. When the doors open, passions flow. Courage blossoms and dreams are realized. AI inspires. Use this chapter of your life to sail away with your dreams, to continue to build boldly and, importantly, to safeguard America's leading position in the world of technology. As you know, technology supports every business sector today. You saw AI's potential and created ideas that will shape America's future in many areas, including healthcare, nutrition, public safety, and beyond. The first presidential AI challenge was broadly welcomed across our nation. More than 20,000 students participated across all 50 states, plus the District of Columbia, Puerto Rico, and 49 Department of War schools in 10 countries around the world.
The Presidential AI Challenge was first announced last year and was designed to encourage students to learn about emerging technologies and apply them to real-world problems. Participants used tools ranging from robotics and neural networks to large language models and computer vision systems to create apps and websites addressing community issues. Winning teams received a range of prizes, including presidential certificates of achievement, cloud computing credits, and cash awards worth up to $10,000. The event may have focused on artificial intelligence, but much of the online discussion quickly shifted back to Melania herself. One social media user suggested the Trump family only supports AI because of potential financial interests, while others mocked the First Lady's speech delivery, despite the fact that she has lived in the United States for decades. The renewed attention also comes just weeks after Melania's Be Best campaign unexpectedly found itself back in the spotlight. Actress Anna Faris recently revealed that a joke referencing the initiative had originally been written for the new Scary Movie film, but was ultimately cut from the final version. A deleted joke about Melania Trump is suddenly making headlines, and it comes straight from the set of Scary Movie 6. Anna Faris, who returns as fan favorite Cindy Campbell in the latest installment of the comedy franchise, has revealed that she tried to sneak a jab at the First Lady into the film, but the joke never made the final cut. Speaking to entertainment outlet Dick Serto, Faris said she deliberately imagined Cindy Campbell as what she described as a, quote, classic MAGA rabbit hole type of character. And she didn't stop there. Ferris revealed she even filmed a scene where Cindy, drunk and sitting alone in her truck, looks at herself in the rearview mirror and says, quote, "Be best, Cindy Campbell, be best." The line was a direct reference to Melania Trump's Be Best initiative, a campaign launched in 2018 that focused on children's well-being and online behavior. The joke may have been filmed, but audiences will never see it. According to Ferris, the scene was ultimately cut from the movie. Still, she admitted she loved the reference and described it as her own little wink to viewers. And it wasn't just the deleted scene that caught attention. Ferris made it clear she wasn't afraid of pushing boundaries while making the movie. She said playing Cindy Campbell in a franchise known for outrageous humor felt liberating, adding that she participates in offensive ideas and feels audiences expect that from the character. In other words, if anyone was going to make a joke about Melania Trump, it was probably going to be Cindy Campbell. The revelation has also reignited discussion about Melania's Be Best campaign itself. Critics frequently pointed out the irony of the initiative during President Donald Trump's first presidency, given his often combative presence on social media. As for Anna Faris, she's officially back in the Scary Movie universe after sitting out the franchise's fifth installment. The actress reunites with several familiar faces from the original films, bringing Cindy Campbell back to theaters for the first time in more than a decade. But while audiences are getting plenty of laughs in Scary Movie 6, one joke involving Melania Trump will remain firmly on the cutting room floor. This comes as just last month, another Melania joke that didn't make it to air grabbed headlines. Netflix's roast of Kevin Hart may have been packed with wild celebrity takedowns, but according to reports, one risque jab aimed at the First Lady Trump was quietly cut from the final special, and now people online are reacting hard. The live roast aired during Netflix is a Joke Fest 2026 at the Kia Forum in Los Angeles, with Kevin Hart sitting in the hot seat while stars like Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, Cat Williams, Regina Hall, Tom Brady, and others took turns roasting Kevin. But somewhere in the middle of all that chaos, Tony Hinchcliffe also became a target. Chelsea Handler reportedly unloaded on Tony during the show, mocking his MAGA ties and controversial political image. But according to Variety, one particular joke written by Madison Sinclair was ultimately removed from the final Netflix cut. Quote, "Tony is like Melania. The only thing relevant about him is that he opened for Trump once." And that line, never made it into the version viewers saw at home. The reported joke instantly raised eyebrows online, especially because Tony Hinchcliffe has remained a controversial figure ever since his appearance at President Donald Trump's Madison Square Garden rally back in 2024. During that rally, Tony sparked outrage over remarks targeting Puerto Rico, Palestinians, Black people, and Jewish people, triggering backlash from politicians including Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, Tim Walz, and Kamala Harris. So when Chelsea Handler took aim at him again during Kevin Hart's roast, the political undertones were impossible to ignore.